bonjour à tous.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to just introduce myself.
Marin entrepreneur.
I am a sailor
between
between
bateaux extraordinaires en
so I'm navigating between all of these amazing boats across the Atlantic. So I'm also an entrepreneur. I made my company around 20 years ago with this concept. And what we do, we imagine, we dream of having boats we create and we exploit. So exploit the great boats.
Massif avec Charlie Dalin qui a gagné le Vendée Globe il y a quelques mois.
We have won prizes across the globe
pour la prochaine route du Rhum. Mais
my
concept c'est pas seulement ça.
But my concept is not just all about that. It's all about studies office using all of this innovation, this technology
le monde maritime.
On a
deux axes.
World to make boats sail. They consume less energy. And we can decarbonize the sailing. And if we also use the sails, this is amazing energy, and we can use it for maritime transport. So this dynamic, I create VELA, which makes maritime transport only sailing between Europe and the
J'ai présenté tout ça, je vous cache pas que c'est plus impressionnant pour moi d'être ici devant vous, à vous parler avec ce micro, surfer des grosses vagues. Mais je veux aussi
surf along the big waves.
Vrai possible et
so this could be as true and honest as possible. It's really proud. It's a real pleasure to be here today because I feel an energy, an incredible energy of entrepreneurship that you think about. So thank you to you, all of you, for bringing this energy to the room. So we talk about truth. The first thing that comes to my head, as I'm of course really passionate about the climate and about meteorology. So I think it's incredible what's been done over the last few years with these experts who come from different sectors, and I believe that we have something which is closer to the reality of the climate, people around the world. That is really fragile. So the relationship of GX, which can be a little bit turbulent, especially nowadays with this scepticism, we have also in France and the Atlantic. So that, I think, is a message which we take nowadays, and to conserve a reality, a scientific reality in the world which is around us. It's about taking responsibilities so that we can continue to face up to reality and not turning our backs. The second subject that I would talk about is that we have to try to be lucid, and in terms of how we face up to these ideas.
Ça fait, on va dire, une dizaine d'années.
So, around 10 years, we had countries with the Big Bang that were talking about saying, is climate change our responsibility? What we could ask ourselves is, if we transform our companies and our society so quickly compared with, to face up to this subject?
La réponse est malheureusement non, on ne va pas assez vite. Alors évidemment, il y a plein d'actions extraordinaires.
I think that there are many actions.
Encore une fois, je pourrais vous remercier pour ça. Mais il faut aller plus vite.
But we have to go quicker. That is my competitor sailor head on there. So we have to go quicker in our transformation. So what happens in France is quite extraordinary.
C'est vraiment, il y a des solutions techniques, il y a des armateurs.
We have amateurs, we have solutions. And I'm proud of this, and I think that we are capable nowadays of proposing a solution and transporting this transatlantic sailing. And I'm really proud, and I think that we can go even quicker.
Pour construire une flotte, il faudrait que cette flotte soit déjà présente.
Create fleet. And we have to accelerate at all times in this
La dernière vérité que je voudrais vous dire.
So the last truth that I would like to talk about with you is you will understand that I'm somebody who's really optimistic in terms of techniques and innovation. There's many things we can explore and invent, and reality and in maritime transport, and that we cannot transport 12 billion tons of freight only by sailing. I'm convinced that we can use the wind, we can use this energy, but we can't transport everything that we transport nowadays only with wind energy. We depend on fossil energy.
Et ça me renvoie un petit peu à notre responsabilité collective, c'est-à-dire que
our collective responsibility. So on the one hand, we have to explore wind, we have to use our teams to be able to make wings, make sails, but in parallel, we have to be able to reduce our mobility. We have to make our systems. And then I'm talking about energy that exists nowadays. And I think you all have a responsibility and a capacity to change things. And so please don't be afraid of using metaphors. Do not be afraid to take the image that you want to accelerate.
Mais faisons ensemble.
But let's work together so that we can do something together to reduce our.
Et je trouve ça très
Here comes the music, so it's a great way to finish with music. That will be a great way.
Qui fonctionne extrêmement bien pour
so this works really well for my concept.
Is blowing in the wind.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. So that's really good.
Je suis sûr qu'elle peut fonctionner pour vous tous.
I'm sure that will work for all of you to find the reality in you. So tomorrow, listen to the wind and try to find your reality too.
Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see?